Okay, so I wanted to make a video and talk about some detailing products. Um, over the last over the last about 11 years now, I've always been that person that always took great pride in keeping their car clean and detailing it and things like that. And like I said, I got my first car when I was 15, and I was washing that car every day pretty much before I could even drive it. So I've spent a greater part of my life washing my own cars and doing it for people. And then I always get people ask me like, what are some good products to use? How can I get started in detailing my own car or anything like that? So I'm pretty much gonna be talking about like different like little tips and tricks for people just starting out, whether you're doing it for yourself or you're trying to do it for a living. Um, and like I'm gonna show you pretty much what products that I use and what works well for my situation. Like me, I live in an apartment, so I don't have a driveway to wash my car in. Even though I do live like right by a car wash, I still like doing a lot of my own things at home. And these are just some of the things, like I said, that I do, and some of the products that I use, and how you can still detail your car well without breaking the bank and spending like a lot of unnecessary money on products and things that you really don't need yet, especially if you're new to auto detailing. And just some of the things that you can buy like starting out that won't cost you much money, you can still get the job done, and some essential things. So like first things first, you'll want a lot of rags, some different material. And I personally like the machine washable kind. Like you can buy like a tube of rags. Well, not a tube, but like a roll of. You get like two at Walmart for like $1, and they work very well. And they are very budget friendly, and they are machine washable as well. Like this one right here, it's dirty. It's just for demonstration. So yeah, you'll want to buy a lot of rags. Like I said, preferably from Walmart because um, they work very well and they are cheap and they're machine washable. So you'll want a lot of rags. Also, you'll want applicators and sponges. An applicator can be used for putting on tire shine, um, different waxes, things of that nature. So you'll need applicators, not necessarily one like this. They make different kind. Like I said, this is all just an example. Um, you'll want mini applicators. And while we're on the topic of rags and applicators, when you're detailing a car, especially if you're doing it outside, you never want to set your rags or applicators on the bare ground because they can pick up little rocks and things like that, and they can scratch up your paint and damage the vehicle. So you definitely do not want to set them on the ground. Like set them in or on your bucket, or keep like a little like a cart or just something handy you can set them down on that's clean, that if you pick it back up you will not pick up any rocks and damage the exterior, your wheels, or anything like that. That's just a little side note. Moving on. What else we got in here? Oh, like this. This is interior detailer. A lot of people like wipes. I personally don't care for wipes. I'd rather have a spray such as this and apply it with like a rag. And also, just another little side note, do not use the same rag on your interior that you use on your exterior, just because you're mixing different chemicals and products, and it's just bad and you really shouldn't do it. That's why I said before, I cannot stress it enough, they're like the cheapest thing you can buy, and they're machine washable. A lot of rags. So make sure when you're detailing your car, do not mix your rags. Don't use the same rag you just used on your wheels on your dash. Don't do that. Use the rags accordingly to the part of the vehicle that you're washing, pretty much. So a separate rag for wheels, a separate rag for inside, a different applicator for like your detailer, a different applicator for like your tire shine. So just keep that in mind when you're doing things like this. Don't mix your products like that, and don't mix up your rags. moving on. Um, Actually, I'm not done talking about the interior part yet. I got a little sidetracked and got ahead of myself. Now, some people are biased to certain brands. I'm not necessarily biased. I use certain products from certain companies. I do have my favorites. I do have my least favorites, but pretty much everybody offers something good to an extent. Like me, for instance, I really like the Meguiar's interior detailer. In my opinion, this is really good. Meguiar's makes a really good product. It leaves a very nice shine, and it cleans interiors well, whether it's like plastic or. I've seen some people use this on leather. I don't really like using it on leather. I use different actual leather material for leather, but you can use this on leather. Um, like this here, it does say it safely cleans all interior surfaces. This works really well, and you can pick this up anywhere. I think it's like $5 or $6, and you don't need a lot of it really. Once you put it on a rag or you spray it on the surface or an applicator of some sort, this does work very well, and I do highly recommend Meguiar's for their interior detailer. They make a really good product. I mean, if you're one of those people that prefer wipes, you can use wipes, but from my own personal experience and opinion, I don't really care for wipes, and to me, I don't think you really get for the money you pay for them. I think you're better off just buying a spray and applying it and wiping it with your own rag or applicator. But like I said, you'll definitely want an interior detailer cleaner, preferably a spray, unless for some odd reason you prefer rags. But interior detailer is definitely something you want to buy, and you definitely want to get. Like I said, I highly recommend Meguiar's for that. Now, moving on. Glass cleaner. Now, some people have different opinions when it comes to glass cleaner, and some people think that you can just get away with using water and wiping it off really well, which you can do that. There's nothing really wrong with that method, but the Rain-X glass cleaner and rain repellent works very well, and it does a very good job, especially on your windshield. I use this on all of my cars, and when I'm working on, well, detailing someone's car, I definitely use this, and I recommend this product. But I will warn you, Rain-X is toxic to animals. So um, if you do this, I highly recommend you spray it on the outside of your windows and not on the inside if you have pets. If not, then go for it. But a good window cleaner does go a long way, and I feel is an essential necessity to auto detailing. Some people do use like Windex or just some generic off-brand glass cleaner of some sort, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But I rather use Rain-X because it does two purposes. It is a glass cleaner and rain repellent. It can be kind of more so on the expensive side, but you get what you pay for, and it doesn't really take like a lot. You don't have to apply a lot of this, so it's definitely worth the money. Now, like I said, if you don't want to spend the money, there's nothing wrong with just regular Windex or just some glass cleaner from the dollar store or whatever it is you're going to use, but you definitely need a glass cleaner of some sort. What else we got in here? Ooh, this. Okay. This is where I might get a little hate. I am very big on Chemical Guys. Absolutely love Chemical Guys products. Chemical Guys, they make very good quality. Some people call me a fanboy for that, and that's okay too. I mean, you can say what you want. Everybody has an opinion, but I highly recommend Chemical Guys for many different reasons. Their chemicals and like their applicators and just different products from them, it is just amazing products, 100%. But like this is it's like a gloss detailing spray, and you only want to use something like this like once your car is nice and clean and dry and things like that. You don't want to spray something like this on a dirty surface. It's just not good, and you shouldn't do it. Something like this that has a shine, especially if you have like a black car. Once you spray this on there and you wipe it down really well, this does really well. But you'll definitely want a a detailer, typically one, it gives you a little gloss shine, not necessarily chemical guys, but if you want to pay for chemical guys or you can't pay for chemical guys, I highly recommend the chemical guys. It's really good, and I just said chemical guys a lot. But definitely, you want a good quality detailing spray, and this stuff will cost you a decent amount of money, but it's worth it, and you really don't need that much of it. I've had this bottle for a few months now, and I still have, as you can see that. But yeah, detailing spray, do not apply it to a dirty surface or, well, some actually sprays you are supposed to apply when the car is wet, some you're not. I don't use the ones that you apply when the car is wet, I just use this. But if you are going to use that, do so and follow instructions as such. But if not, use a regular detailing spray that's not really meant for a wet surface. Make sure your car is nice and clean and dry before applying the chemical. Wheel cleaner. Now, this one is for aluminum wheels. Like I said, these products are really just a demonstration and kind of just showing you what you're going to need. Um, they make different wheel cleaners for different materials of wheel because you have, aluminum, chrome, just different materials, brushed aluminum, and so forth. So definitely you want to use a wheel cleaner that's meant for the material of the wheels that you're cleaning. This is just something I have on hand. You definitely want a wheel cleaner. And when you're cleaning the wheels, you definitely want to use, typically I would use a rag and not an applicator pad, but everyone has a different preference. But yeah, you'll definitely need a wheel cleaner. Turtle wax. So this is the kind of wax you spray when your car is wet to get, or dry to instant shine, as they call it. You'll definitely want some kind of wax, whether it's actual wax you're applying with like a little sponge thing that comes with it, or a spray like this. And Turtle Wax makes a really good product. They're like the OG wax manufacturer, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, you'll definitely want a wax. And like Turtle Wax is not an expensive chemical at all. It's a really good product. You can really pick this up anywhere for a few dollars. So you'll definitely want some wax as well. Now, like I said, whether you want to have it in a spray bottle or you want to apply it with like an applicator pad and rub it in or whatever it is you're doing, that's totally up to you. Like I said, this is just showing you some easy tips and tricks and some cost-effective products to an extent. Tire shine. Once again, I went with Chemical Guys because, like I said, that's my brand of choice. Different companies make tire shine. Some people want to say, well, I wouldn't waste my time cleaning my tires because they're going to get dirty anyway. If that's the case, that's your prerogative. But if you're going to detail a car, you got to shine the tires too. So you'll definitely want some tire shine. And this is something that you'll apply with like a special like sponge. I don't have one. You maybe could apply with something like this. I wouldn't recommend it. They make things that are just for applying tire shine, and I unfortunately don't have one handy at the moment, so I can't show you that. But yeah, it's like a little squeegee looking thing, and they cost literally just a few dollars, next to nothing really. So but you definitely want some tire shine. Moving on to the next product. Okay, and this is where it's gonna get a little tricky. This is a shampoo. You're gonna want a shampoo because pretty much what a shampoo does for automotive purpose is it my mind went blank. It's a surface cleaner, And by surface cleaner, I mean it gets out like a lot of like the hardened dirt and things like that. You know, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be chemical guys, because this right here, the Mr. Pink, is actually a more expensive product, and it's it's pretty good. But like I said, it's pretty expensive. But if you're just now starting out, you don't have to actually go and buy anything exactly like what I showed you as far as these brands, just showing you exactly some of the products that you'll need in their usage. But like I said, you'll definitely want a good surface cleaner, shampoo, and last but not least, a good bucket always comes in handy. Like, this isn't the bucket that I use. The bucket I use actually broke on me. This is just for an example. And the reason why you want the bucket is because if you don't have like a detailing cart or anything to really put your stuff in, after you get done doing the job, you can put all your products back in the bucket. And also, like, if you do it like me, you will fill the bucket with shampoo and water, mix it up, put it on a like a hand mitt. And like I said, I don't have one of those handy either to show you. Those people aren't gonna buy anything like that just starting out, and just pretty much wash your car. But like I said, you pretty much, what I'm showing you is kind of a breakdown of a simple DIY auto detailing little lineup of products that you can use to get started. You know, mind you, like I said, this is not everything I use. This is just a simple breakdown to help people that are trying to get into auto detailing or whatever they're going to do, take better care of their car, just give them a better idea of what to get, just certain things to start out with. Now, if you can, oh God, Chemical Guys, McGuire's, and Armor All, they make these kits, and you can buy these kits. Actually, this is actually a gift from my girlfriend. I think it came from Walmart, I want to say, but places carry these all year. These kits you can buy, they pretty much give you kind of like all this stuff, but in one. So some of the products in this kit I actually already have, but it's gonna get put to good use anyway. And you can pick this up for, I think they go from anywhere from like 30 to 50 some odd dollars, but you get the bucket with it, and it has like a nice like lid on top that you can sit on it if you need to. And you get all this stuff, and it tells you right here, you get everything. Like, you get the heavy duty bucket with the lid, the Mr. Pink Suds shampoo, which I have actually some right there, the Diablo wheel and rim cleaner, you get that. You get the Silk Shine, which is like a another like detailing spray. Then you get the microfiber wash mitt, and these are really good to have, so you get one of those with it. And you get the Dirt Trap bucket insert. So you get all this stuff, and like, and you get the bucket with it. It's a pretty good deal. But this is they call it the professional wash and shine kit. I'm not really sure if it's professional or not, but we can go with that. You don't get anything like as far as like the interior in it, but as far as like the outside to your average person and even people that detail cars, this is like a pretty good kit to have, and you get some pretty good products, and I think it's a very good bang for the buck. So if you don't want to piece together everything like this and do it like that, you can find something like this probably even on Amazon or at Walmart or your local AutoZone, O'Reilly, whatever. They sell stuff like this all year. You can pick one of these up, and then whatever it's missing as far as like your interior stuff, you can pick that up separate. But things like this, I highly recommend to people that are just starting out, because it pretty much saves you the time of trying to piece together everything for like your exterior. Not even that, every blue moon you'll find kits like this that have interior products in it, which you pay more for those, but at the end of the day it pretty much equals out. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I just wanted to make a video and kind of discuss getting started in auto detailing and some of the things you'll need to start out, and some things that can help you, and a couple of tips and tricks. By no means am I telling you specifically to go buy any of these products specifically, because some of them are kind of pricey, and I understand some people don't want to spend that kind of money on the products, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can make do with what you can get and make the best out of it. But like I said, I hope this video answered some people's questions. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. If you like this video and want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button, the like button. Thank you for watching.